What's up? What's happening? So I just want to give you a little insight from time to time from my perspective. No, I'm not wearing a bikini. This is my gym shirt. But just wanted to give you a little insight from my perspective. And no, I'm not some certified nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. These are just my opinions based on my own life experience and my own research. Especially based on, my own experience with my body. So most people, when they shop, they actually want to make better choices, and then they get confused because they're wondering, wait, I'm buying the healthier stuff. I'm investing. I'm spending more money. It's the same with supplements. They are investing in supplements, and they're saying, well, why am I not getting better? Why am I not improving? I'm attempting to. I'm investing in myself. Let's look at this for a second. Organic 22 grain bread. Now, here's some of the marketing that these companies use. No eggs. No eggs. I kind of like, see all these check marks? No eggs, no this, no that. So I kind of like eggs, especially if the chickens weren't just fed, soy and corn and crap they weren't intended to eat. It says non-GMO, great. Vegan friendly, okay. No animal products. I don't know why that's such a great thing. Then it says no cholesterol, but what they don't realize is that food-borne cholesterol, the latest research actually documents that food-borne cholesterol does not increase the cholesterol in your body. It's other things that do that, like inflammation from culprit foods that increases the cholesterol in your body, okay? So now you go and you spend double or triple to invest in this healthy bread. You're hoping that it will serve you, but when I go to the ingredients, I look at the ingredients, and what I'm looking for is culprits. So of course you're going to have your wheat flour, which it does say non-GMO, so we're hoping that's okay. But we go to organic cane sugar. Sugar is sugar to the body, as far as I'm concerned, mostly. We move along. We see canola oil. Canola oil for me is a big time no-no. Right next to that is soy bean oil. Soy bean oil. Anything with soy for me is a huge no-no. I just won't do it. I won't touch anything, even if it has a little bit of soy in it. Even if it says less than 2%, I won't touch it, because what I've come to find out based on my own body is that a little does hurt. I move along, just glancing through these ingredients. I love how everything's organic. I mean, you can't look at this and not think that it's not healthy. But as I continue along, I see more things that just speak to me. Corn's a big no-no for me. Gluten. Soy. So I see soy twice on here. And so what I want people to understand is that just because it says organic, like as I go through this grocery store, like this is what really kills me, is I'm seeing all these fad things. Like I'm seeing all these things that are called health foods, and they're popping up all over the place. Health foods. These are health bars, all right? Health bars. You think you're doing yourself a favor. It says 100% guilt-free. 100% guilt-free. A health bar. But when I look at the ingredients, it's like, I've never even looked at this before. Just plain old sugar is one of the main ingredients. Soy. Maltodextrin, you got to be careful with that one. It really depends on the source, whether it's cornstarch or rice, tapioca. Erythritol. I'm not a fan of erythritol. That one freaking will put me, that'll put me in, not in the hospital, but I'll be chained to the toilet for like a solid 4 or 5 hours. That one really rocks my gut. And then not a huge fan of sunflower oil. It's in everything. It drives me nuts. Not a big fan of that one. And soy. So there's that one. Come along, come along. What are these? I mean, it's in it. You guys need to understand, this is why I don't eat like packaged foods. Is because they're just playing games with us and they don't realize. What's this one? Teos, no worries, no brainer, no fillers, no gluten. What is this? Nuts. Go to the ingredients. It's all these oils. Let's see here. This one's not too bad. What's the sugar content? Now this one's not bad. So I'll give them that. That one's not bad. But as I continue on, it's all these so-called health foods, healthy energy drinks. Yay! I found a healthy energy drink. Woohoo! Ingredients. One of the main ingredients is erythritol. Sucralose. Sucralose. No, don't. Sucralose is just like eating aspartame. See, they gotta make this stuff taste unbelievably sweet. I won't touch anything with sucralose. They gotta make it taste unbelievably sweet so that it tickles your taste buds, and you've been conditioned to have everything so sweet. So they load it up with artificial sweeteners, and you don't realize it plays tricks on your body. Artificial sweeteners, I believe, will actually probably pack on more weight on your body and inflammation, of course, than just natural sweeteners, than just eating sugar. So I eat a little bit of honey, but beyond that, we might have a little bit of like real maple syrup, not the fake crap. These ones are, I mean, everywhere I look, it's just healthy foods, but they're all packaged foods. You got to be careful. Non-GMO, verified ingredients. That one's not so bad. It's confusing though, because sugar's in the ingredient, but it says there's no sugar in it. That's really confusing. I'd like to know that. Total carbohydrate, 18 grams per serving. It's a lot of carbs for what you're getting there. Here we go, healthy. What's this one? Okay, good. At least that one's not claiming to be healthy. Let me show you this one. This drives me nuts, you guys. I'm not even like some expert, but I know better. Okay, this is 100% grass-fed whey. That's good, actually. That's good to get 100% grass-fed whey. Let's see if there's anything in there that just totally compromises this entire thing for me. One of the main ingredients, xylitol. Can't do xylitol, rocks my world. So xylitol, another one of those sugar alcohols. Monk fruit gets me too. That's in here. A lot of people find that MCT oil actually causes distress to their stomach lining. So you got to ask yourself, like, what are we doing to ourselves? See, it's funny because they'll do a lot of good things and it looks good on the surface, and you go, woohoo, 4 digestive enzymes, 20 grams of protein. But what they don't understand is that when you add those culprit ingredients to the product, my gosh, it's really compromising the efficacy in the body, because if your body is fighting a war against culprit foods and culprit ingredients, guess what? Your body is not in a position at that point to maximize and take advantage of nutrition. What would be a good analogy? It would be like putting, some kind of ointment on a cut that helps it heal, while simultaneously pouring you know, Coca-Cola on it. You can't do that. Like, the ointment isn't going to help if you're also dousing your wound in Coca-Cola. Like, it's kind of common sense. And so, I mean, it's all relative to the amount they're putting in. These are another one that gets me. Lotions, shampoos, conditioners. They market it. The marketing is so clever. I mean, you just look at it and you go, woohoo, gotta be healthy for me. I'd have to take a closer look at this one, but I think that one's not so bad, actually. You know, all I'm trying to say is you have got to be aware. You've got to be aware, and we have got to stop buying cheap food. And here's the sad part. You've got to get educated. You've got to get in the know, because you might be saying to yourself, what's up, Colin? Colin's going to be doing the call tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Go to shreddersunite.com to watch Colin. But you might be saying to yourself, like, whoa, yeah, look, this is from real fruit, frozen fruit treats. Frozen fruit treats, frozen fruit treats. And you're going, this is going to be good for me. This is healthy. But then, I don't know, I've never even looked at this. Let's look. Sugar's sugar to the body. Soy is one of the main ingredients. And soy is also a secondary ingredient. I'm just saying, guys, go read the book, The Whole Soy Story. Go read the book, The Whole Soy Story. It'll blow your mind. It'll actually blow your mind what soy's doing to you in the body that's just messing you up. All I'm trying to say, you guys, is you're trying to do the right thing, hopefully. You're trying to say, well, I'll invest in better foods. But what you don't realize is, as they make all of these packaged foods, they're adding ingredients that are affecting you. And I just see it all the time. Met a guy at the gym about 3 weeks ago. The guy's trying to do everything right. And he's going, why is my body not responding? I'm working so hard. Why is my body not responding? Why am I bloated? Why do I need so many stimulants? Why am I not thriving? And then I talk to him and get to know him, and anyway, he goes through the ER shred protocol, and all of a sudden the bloat's gone. He doesn't need the stimulants anymore, and it just kind of starts to open your eyes. Wait just a gosh darn minute. I'm investing the best I can, because I know that buying the junk, the really cheap and rich stuff, the refined stuff, I know that stuff's hurting me. So I'm going to invest in the better stuff. And you don't realize the better stuff's still hurting you. Oftentimes the better stuff is still hurting you. And it's hurting you just like the other stuff. So you're paying 2 and 3 times the money, still getting hurt. And that is unfortunate. And now, is that the intention of those companies? I don't think so. I don't think they understand that the body we'll just call it at a macronutrient level, the body just sees things as such. It just sees carbohydrate as carbohydrate. It just sees protein as protein. Now, there's going to be more acidic effect from different ingredients. There's going to be more inflammatory effect from different ingredients. But, you know, you can say, well, we focus on micronutrition. We focus on getting all this powerful micronutrition into the body. But if there's things in there, again, if there's things in there that don't serve you, you're not going to get the full benefit. And you're going to wonder, why am I not improving? Why am I not getting better? Why? I always taught, like, this butter. Buy just regular butter. It's just not going to serve you, because the nutritional content of grass-fed, grass-finished butter is far, far superior. It's even a different color. It looks different. It tastes different. And you're going, I just can't win here. Same thing with the eggs. Look at these eggs. I know people, and they go, all they do is look at prices when they buy foods. I know people who are unwell, and they just go, oh wow, these eggs are $2.49 for 18 eggs. $2.49 for 18 eggs. Well, I'm not gonna, and it says cage free. Okay, I'm not gonna spend $8.49 for pasture-raised eggs. There's no way. But they don't understand there actually is a massive difference between organic eggs, cage-free eggs, free-range eggs, and pasture eggs. There's a difference between all of them. And what does it equate to? It's all a matter of what the chickens have access to and what they're fed. And as a result, it affects the nutritional content, the nutritional value of the egg itself. What's in the yolk, the power of the nutrition. Most people won't eat the yolks because they'll say, oh, I don't want to increase cholesterol in my body. And again, that is such BS. Foodborne cholesterol does not increase cholesterol in your body. That's the latest research. And I've proven it. I've been eating like 10 eggs a day for 14 months. And I feel fantastic. And I just hope that we can wake up because as we keep buying all of these, not only, of course, the bad foods, but then we also are investing in a lot of supposed good foods, and there's a lot of tricks going on. There's a lot of really horrible, horrible tricks that they're preying on the general public. They're preying on your ignorance. Did you ever take your car in to a mechanic? I've had this happen to me where I took my car into a mechanic and I said, you need to get the car checked out. And the mechanic says, well, this, and this, and this, and this is wrong. One time it was my steering, and they said that, all these things were wrong and it's gonna cost me a lot of money. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm clueless. I don't have any clue if they're telling me the truth. I don't no concept of cars, mechanics. This is not my area of expertise. Something didn't feel right. Take it to a different dealership for a second opinion. And guess what? They go, that's not true at all. This is all that's wrong. They fix it, a couple $100, not a couple $1,000. And I walk away going, wait a minute. I can't comprehend what just happened. Why did the other person try to get me for $2,000 if that wasn't true? And now the car's been fine ever since. It was just a couple $100 fix. It's the same thing with a lot of medical. It's the same thing with a lot of everything. People will prey on your ignorance. And at some point, we gotta wake up. At some point, we gotta say, what about popcorn during maintenance? I don't eat any corn. Corn to me is not a food for the human body. You could try corn and see how you do on it, but I've ruled out the grains and the corn, and I've ruled all that out because of how it makes my gut feel. That's the cool thing about going baseline. People don't understand baseline. When you strip it down and you get to a base, it's kind of like when a computer's breaking down and a computer's not working properly. You have to strip the computer down. What do they generally do? They'll remove everything. They'll strip down every software, strip it all the way down, and then if it's really bad, if it's really not functioning right, they'll go ahead and remove the operating system. And then they'll reinstall the operating system and start over. That's what baseline is to the body. You can strip it down and get to a base so that now you're able to really start to diagnose yourself which of all these foods are culprits for you and which of all these foods serve you. And it is a little bit challenging, and we don't shy away from that. Everybody wants easy solutions, and so all these packaged foods that I'm looking at, it's all easy solutions. I don't want to have to grow my own, for instance, potatoes. I don't want to have to grow my own potatoes, and I don't want to have to, water them, and I don't even want to have to buy them. I don't even want to have to buy them and cut them. I don't even want to wash them. I want them pre-washed, I want them pre-cut, I want them pre-seasoned, I want to throw them in a microwave, and then I'm going to sit there next to the microwave and tap my foot because it's taking too goddamn long. We have gotten so far away. What do most animals do? Most animals, they spend all day finding their food. They work for their food. We don't want to work for our food. We don't know how to work. We want to sit in front of the TV and we want to have DoorDash bring the stuff. But it's not helping, it's hurting. And so at some point, I've never been so simple in my life. I've never been so basic in my life. And I can't believe that I've been able to do it for over 14 months now. But at the same time, I don't feel that it's willpower. I feel totally satiated. I feel like I'm thriving. I don't feel deprived at all. But you got to trust it and try it. You got to get there. Once you're there, it's going to take some time. I guesstimate probably 4 to 6 months post baseline, and you'll have probably somewhere between 12 and 20 foods that are your core staple foundational foods that you'll use on a daily basis, and you'll eat those again and again and again in a variety of ways, creative things you can do. And what that's going to do for you is you're going to rule out culprits, and as a result, as you continue on eating foods that serve you, what up Jason, what up Natasha, what's going to happen for you is you're going to build this little, it's not going to be massive, because are we really intended to eat all this variety of stuff all the time? Think about that. Are we really intended to eat all this stuff all the time? What do animals eat? Like, does a zebra have a variety of food? Does a tiger, you know, kill his meat and then throw it in the refrigerator, you know, and you know, pump it full of hormones and MSG and sauces and seasonings? No, man, like, we've got to get more native, and that's what's cool, as we've found a way to incorporate, you know, the latest modern science and research and couple that with, you know, the ancient, native, savage way of eating. I freaking love it. I love it so much. So anyway, hi Benjamin. Anyway, I just hope that you guys will understand that every bite of food, this is one of the greatest things I learned from my friend Jesse. Every bite of food is loaded. Think about that, like a drug. Food is the most powerful drug on the earth. Every bite of food is loaded. Positive charge, negative charge. What does that do in the body? You have no idea. I mean, you're electric. Your body's electric. Everything in you is electric, and you're short-circuiting your body. You're causing misfiring in your body when you eat low vibrational foods that have culprits in them. It's the only thing I can think of as culprit. Avoid the culprits. Identify the culprits, avoid them at all costs, because a little does hurt. Don't trick yourself. A little hurts a lot. All right. Have a great day, you guys, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.